Welcome to Basilica de la Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, Spain. On 19th March 1882, construction of Sagrada Familia began under architect Francisco de Paula del Villar. In 1883, when Villar resigned, Gaudí took over as chief architect, transforming the project with its architectural and engineering style, combining Gothic and curvilinear Art Nouveau forms. Gaudí devoted the remainder of his life to the project, and he is buried in the church's crypt. At the time of his death in 1926, less than a quarter of the project was complete. Relying solely on private donations, Sagrada Familia's construction progressed slowly and was interrupted by the Spanish Civil War. In July 1936, anarchists from the FAI set fire to the crypt and broke their way into the workshop, partially destroying Gaudí's original plans. In 1939, Francesc de Paula Quintana took over site management, which was able to go on with the material that was saved from Gaudí's works, and that was reconstructed from published plans and photographs. Construction resumed to intermittent progress in the 1950s. Welcome to Basilica de la Sagrada Familia. This is a different church in Barcelona, Spain. Now, one thing about these ancient churches in Europe is that they were built in such great and magnificent styles that years later they turn out to become places where tourists, mostly Christians, can enjoy the beauty of this ancient architectural work. This is 6 a.m. Spanish time, and I had to visit this place just to see and get into the building to have a feeling of how these ancient churches in Europe was built. And one thing that differentiates Christianity in most parts of Europe and in Africa is that while in Europe the churches built are buildings that you can admire from the outside. This is why a lot of people come to visit these places, whereas our churches in Africa, instead of standing outside to admire the beauty of the building and the structure, you go inside, pray, kabbash, sing praises to God with priests and pastors declaring God's work for you. But anyways, let's take a look at the inside of this church. Well, this is me inside, and the place is mostly empty, and instead you can find swan here worshiping God. Well, it is raining this morning, but as a tourist I just have to go through the weather, whether it's raining, it's shining, it's it's hot. You just have to weather it. So you see the swans are just worshiping God. It's a very beautiful building, very beautiful church building, and I am in awe seeing this magnificent and being inside. It's a great opportunity for me to visit places like this, and once I'm inside I feel goosebumps all through my body. It is amazing, the work of man. Wow. And this is me taking a tour ride around the city of Barcelona. It is a fun time here in Spain, and if you haven't had time yet to visit Barcelona, I encourage you. It's a city you have to see for yourself. It's your boy, the Crackhead. Let's enjoy the tour together. Bye for now.